Hey, Friendo, Steve here.
Yeah, Larson.
And welcome to our reactions to the star ratings for Dave Meltzer, a.k.a. those other guys. This is for Triplemania? That happened mid-August. We're already in late August.
It
What's
feels
going
like
on
this
here?
could be for Triplemania 32, and yet it's for Triplemania 33.
Yeah, dude.
That's how cold and tepid these star ratings are. However, the one thing that's warm right now is the seat under my rear end. I'm in the hot seat. I gotta guess the star ratings that Dave Meltzer gave all these matches for Triplemania.
I thought you soiled yourself, Larson, which you might be doing if you get an 0 for 6 today, but I'm rooting for you.
There's a good chance that's going to happen.
I'm rooting for you to get a 7 out of 6 today, man.
I mean, I appreciate the confidence, but that is impossible.
If either of us could pull that off, I think it could be you.
I mean, it defies, math.
Yeah, cares about that? And we live in a post-math society, Larson. Are you ready?
No, but let's do it anyways.
All right, here we go. Kicking things off with the Copa Bardal, which, of course, Omos won in 26 minutes and 32 seconds.
Long match.
He explains this is a combination Royal Rumble, except you can eliminate guys via pin, submission, or over the top rope. Also, nobody was announced for this match, so everybody was a surprise. Guys were supposed to come in every 90 seconds, but this is WWE, and they came in whenever they were sent in. I'm pretty sure that's a standard in AAA as well, Larson, to be honest with you. Let's see here. I'm just going to give you, as usually, here we go. Toru's was next in. He's basically a guy in the outfit that the current Mortos made famous. He's nowhere near as good.
Wow.
Shade.
Wow.
The shade. Otis came into a huge pop as a surprise and threw out Aerostar. Pimpinella Escarlata got an even bigger pop. Otis and Escarlata eliminated Taurus. They teased Otis and Escarlata having a love connection. Oh, man. Cybernetico came into a big response. The announcers, JBL, Conan, and Corey Graves. Graves was very good as usual. JBL was fine. I can't say he made it better, but he absolutely didn't make it worse. And Conan was there to explain who everyone was, and he was better than in Los Angeles in getting the WWE way of doing things. Brought up that Cybernetico was in the 1997 Royal Rumble in San Antonio. Let's see here. Okay, that's just explanation. Microman came in and cleaned house. Otis used Microman as a weapon to eliminate Cybernetico. Omos came out to a huge reaction. It was all about the camera shot of Omos with Microman as a sight gag. Omos then played Monster, throwing out Abismo Negro Jr. and Del Toro. Omos laid out Otis so Microman could pin him after a splash off the top rope. The last three were Omos, Parka, and Octagon Jr. Omos kicked Octagon Jr. off the apron to the floor and threw out La Parka to win. Kind of all over the map. Not a lot of editorializing here, man.
Yeah, not really much of any editorializing. In fact, he mentions that a lot of wrestlers got good reactions, good crowd reactions.
Let me say this also. I wanted to preface it by saying this because I think this will help you a little bit, because I want you to get this 7 out of 6. He did one of the first things that he said in the write-up, in the pre-matter, was the show got mixed reviews. The fans live reacted big the entire show, and I found every match entertaining. It felt very much like a WWE show doing AAA than a AAA show, which for the most part is a good thing, unless you're a AAA fan, and it was like somebody else took over Triplemania. So there's a little bit more for you. He did find every match entertaining.
All right. So if match happens territory is 2 1/4, that seems Meltzer's rating for indifference. Match happened, didn't move him really in any way. I would think entertaining would be 3 and up. Like the floor for entertaining would probably be a 3. I gave this 3 1/4. I have a feeling he's going to go a little bit higher, even though I'm probably going to regret this. I'm going to say he went 3.5.
You will regret this. He went 3 1/4. Katra's aligned.
Dang.
Remember.
Dang
All
it.
right, man. El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. beat El Messias. How do you pronounce? Somebody corrected me on how to pronounce it.
I think it's El Messias, isn't it?
Messias. Yes, thank you, because it's like Messiah. To win the Latin American title in 10 minutes, 16 seconds. Wagner Jr. came out and hugged his father, Dr. Wagner Jr., who was sitting at ringside. Wagner and Conan exchanged words. Macias went after the mask. In the ring introduction, they announced Macias as the former Muerte Cybernetico and, Dead Cybernetico? Interesting.
Yeah.
And Mil Muertes. Dorian Roldan interfered to set up Macias, hitting a DDT for a near fall. Let's see here. Here we go. Some backstory. Macias was insulting Dr. Wagner Jr. The two feuded in the past as well as had a mega title match on the 2009 Triplemania. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. There's a little bit of something. Iho then won via top ropes superplex and Wagner driver. Both Wagners then celebrated in the ring. El Iho is very good, but this match really revolved more around building up to his father losing his cool, and the father came off as the focal point.
All right. So he makes it sound like the match suffered because of that. Match itself was fine, but perhaps could have been better if the focus was more on the talents in ring as opposed to Dr. Wagner Jr.
Not an unreasonable extrapolation.
So the question is, was that enough to knock this down below 3 stars or not? Because I don't think he's going to go as high as he did for the Copa, which is 3.25. I'm going to say he went 3 stars.
The logic is sound. You're on the board.
Yeah.
On the board. Good job. All right. Here we go. Number 3. Judgment Day. Finn Balor. Yeah. And J.D. McDonough. And Raquel Rodriguez beat Mr. Iguana, Nino Hamburguesa, and Lola Vice. Here's what Dave said. Short write-up. Iguana was really over. Hamburguesa superplexed Balor and McDonough at the same time. The crowd was very into this. Iguana hit Balor twice with La Yesca. Iguana did a tope con hilo, but overshot. Balor pulled out a puppet called Demonito. Wow. WWE took the thing that got Iguana over and gave it to someone else.
Oh my goodness.
Iguana freaked out and Demonito ate Yesca. Hamburguesa then got 2 hamburgers and started eating them in the ring. Iguana did a tope, but Balor and McDonough caught him. They were holding him when Hamburguesa did a tope, knocking everyone over. Why did he skip the part where Balor ate a burger?
Yeah, no. That's a huge story beat in this match.
It is. I mean, that's pretty much all you get, buddy.
Wow, not
he
a
goes
whole lot
to
of
the finish.
editorial.
He just says what the finish is.
I mean, he's critical of the Demonito, but said the crowd was really into it. I thought this match was more entertaining than the previous match. What did I give this one? I think I gave this higher than the Copa Bardal. I did. I went 3.5. I don't think Dave's going to go that high. I'm going to say he went 3.25.
Sound logic, but he gave it 3 stars. It was
Wow.
the floor of entertaining. I mean, I think you're onto something with the floor of entertaining.
Floor of entertaining, yeah.
If he doesn't talk something up, then yeah. All right, let's move on to this one. Pagano and Psycho Clown beat Angel and Berto to win the AAA tag titles in a street fight. This is one thing that he observed that AAA fans complained about the lack of blood in a match that otherwise in AAA would have plenty of blood in it. He didn't really editorialize earlier about his thoughts on that, though. Mm-hmm. He says this. Everyone had kendo sticks to... Again, this is a short write-up. Okay, here we go. The crowd was hot with 2 guys from WWE versus 2 of AEW's most popular.
Wait, AEW's?
Yeah. I'm just reading what he said. I had to double check that one.
What a super show this was.
I didn't misread that one. Yeah, no, Forbidden Door indeed. Yeah, that's all you get.
Wow. Just description.
It's all description. The crowd was hot with 2 guys from WWE versus 2 of AEW's most popular. That's what you get.
What did I give this one? 3.75? I give this one 3.5. He hasn't gone above 3.25 yet. And the action in this match was pretty good. The crowd was super into it. I mean, it's a Forbidden Door situation, WWE versus AEW. He's got to go higher than 3.25. I'm going to say he went 3.5.
He went 4.25.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't say shit about this, and he went 4.25.
Wow.
I like this observation here. Vikingo did a backstage interview, and the crowd was chanting so loudly for Alberto that they turned the arena sound off.
Wow.
There's no star rating for Conan's Hall of Fame thing here, but I'm going to tell you what he said. Next was the Conan Hall of Fame ceremony. At first, it was weird to the crowd. Rey Mysterio was putting Conan over like they were brothers, even though Conan has been a major heel for years. Let's see here. And then he says Eddie Guerrero's name got the biggest pop over Perro Aguayo's name. Then fans started chanting for Alberto, and Rey said, "He'll be here soon. Wait." I don't know if Rey understood they were chanting for Alberto. Maybe he did, and maybe they're going to bring him in. I don't know.
Who knows?
Anyways, let's see here. He praises the video package for Conan.
It was well done. It was well done.
It was well done. It could have used more Wolfpack, though.
Oh, absolutely. They should have been scored to the Wolfpack theme.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to this next match.
Let's do it.
Lady Flammer retained the Reina de Reinas title over Natalya and Fabi Apache. Natalya was announced as Italia, but wore her Bloodsport serious ring gear like an athlete in a sports competition, rather than the WWE gear accentuating the body. Accentuating the curves.
Oh, my goodness, Dave.
She came out instead of sporting that slick, glistening baby oil. Oh, man. She came out very aggressive in her Bloodsport character. El Hijo del Tarantis is ref, and he's feuded with Apache forever. Fabi and Natalya were very good here. Tarantis then became a total heel ref when Fabi had the pin and he stopped counting. Then he counted really fast when Flammer had pins. The crowd was very loud, but it appeared that this was more about getting Tarantis over than the match. Natalya did a double sharpshooter spot. The match ended with super heat, but it was all on Tarantis. Earlier in the write-up in the pre-matter...
Is this his first time watching AAA?
And I'm paraphrasing here. He echoes the same thing. So it feels like Dave really felt that Tarantis was the attraction here, and it took away from what he said was good work from the other two, from Fabi Apache and Natty.
Wow. So last time he had similar criticism was the Latin American title. He gave that 3 stars. I'm going to say he went 2 3/4 with this one.
He went 3 1/4. So far, your original estimation about the 3 being the floor for entertaining.
It seems to be
correct.
accurate.
Yeah. All right, man. You have one more opportunity here. One more opportunity.
All right.
Get 2 out of 6.
All right.
El Hijo del Vikingo retained the AAA mega title over Dominic Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and El Grande Americano. They booed the hell out of Vikingo even when they had Rey endorse him earlier in the show. JBL got carried away on Grande Americano, saying how he fought Kanek and Mil Mascaras and beat Julio Cesar Chavez in a boxer versus wrestling match. That's kind of funny, actually. Vikingo and Lee both hit topes quickly. Dominic dressed like the original Rey Mysterio. They talked in detail about Vikingo's long title reigns, but never mentioned the name Kenny Omega. Vikingo looked great, and they kept booing him. Fans chanted "Otra," do it again, when Vikingo got powerbombed through the English announce table. Lee did a great tope on Grande and Dominic. Judgment Day came out. They held Lee, so Dominic gave him a 619. Crowd was going nuts. It's an acknowledgement of heat right there, Larson.
It is.
The other 2 Grande Americanos, Dunn and Bate, came out. Grande loaded his mask, but Lee super kicked him and the object went flying. Lee did a flip dive on everyone. Vikingo hit a 450 on Lee, but Dominic got the object that Grande dropped, put it in his own Rey Mysterio Sr. mask, and headbutted Americano and did a flying headbutt to Vikingo. Dominic had it won and went to the top rope for the frog splash when another Rey Mysterio Sr. mask guy attacked him and pulled off the mask, revealing Styles. Styles used the Styles Clash on Dom, and Vikingo hit the 630 on Dom for the pin.
All right, he talks about the heat.
Heat. Great heat.
Crowd was super into it. Vikingo looked great. I mean, we both thought this was the best match of the night.
Yeah.
He gave the tag title match 4.25. So you got to think that's the floor.
I think that's probably a pretty good assumption to make. You would think.
The question is, though, is he going to go slightly above? Is it 4.25 or 4.5? That's the debate going on in my head.
Wait, what did you say the other match got?
4.25. The tag title match got 4.25.
So either he stands pat or he goes higher.
He goes higher, but I don't think it's going to be substantially higher because there wasn't a whole lot of superlatives praising this match.
Therefore, the logical conclusion would
be 4.25.
Okay, let me just point this out. We just said either he stands pat or he goes higher.
Yeah.
Standing pat would be 4.25.
That's what I said, 4.25, yeah.
And you want to give this, so you think he stood pat?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought for a second you said you thought he was going to go slightly higher.
No, those are the two options I was weighing, and I ultimately decided since he didn't heap praise. There was nothing, no words like exceptional, really great, fantastic, exciting, anything like that. I'm hesitant to go to 4.5, therefore 4.25.
He praised the Heat several times.
Yeah.
Said Vikingo was great.
Yeah, great. Usually 4 stars, maybe 4.25.
Okay. All right. Sure you want to stay there?
I'm staying at 4.25, man. Come on.
Are you absolutely positive?
Yes.
He said great Heat several times.
Oh my gosh.
Larson.
I don't care if it's 4.5. I'm going 4.25.
He went 4.5 stars. I'm trying to help you.
I don't know if you're trying to help me or stick it to me. So I got to stick to my guns.
I'm trying to help you. I
No,
literally
you're
just
not.
said he said great Heat several times. I thought you said you were going to go a little bit higher. So there we go. You know, that was a tough gig. This is not WWE. I mean, I know technically it is, but it's not really. It's not WWE. It's not AEW. Although Dave seems to think that it is.
Yeah, WWE versus AEW. The thing is, though, if there's not much editorializing,
you can't do shit.
it's hard.
It's hard. It's like, okay, what would he usually give something like this? And then you just got to try to figure it out, and then you'll get it wrong.
We've learned one thing today, and that an entertaining match is baseline 3 stars.
I think that's actually a really good point. You know, we didn't come out of this with nothing.
Exactly. So I think thus far we've established match happens territory 2.25,
right.
Entertaining match baseline floor of 3 stars. So that's good stuff to know.
That's really good stuff to know. I'll forget it by the time I am in the hot seat next time, which will be for Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door. You get 9 opportunities to get 10 matches correct.
The floor is 4. I got the 4 floor. 4 floor.
All right.
Anyways, that's going to do it. We'll see you guys next week for the more Meltzer stuff on Forbidden Door.
Yeah. Bye.
Goodbye.